Oh, okay. Actually, it's okay. Yep, that's okay. It's I've got it here anyway, then. It's okay. Now, oh yeah, might be able to read this. Mine goes on. Okay, the slide's coming up. That's okay. I'll give a verbal anyway. Now, through that whole process, nomination notices included, of course, in Karere Ki Te Ao, our 6-monthly newsletter, which is posted out in August. And it also placed on the Mokai Pātea Waitangi Claims website, went through social media and advertised, importantly, in print. And that went through, that was through a number of national and local newspapers. Now, probably the main thing to take note of too is that we engaged in an independent returning officer. So Election Services New Zealand were appointed as the returning officer, and they essentially handled that whole process, right, from nominations opening, receiving nominations, to in fact the final results, which we will give shortly. Now, as a result of this process, I think the good news is that we do not have to have any hapu elections for the individual hapu themselves, which basically means all the seats have been filled without there being any additional people to those seats, nominated to those seats. So no elections are required for any of the hapu. So let's talk about the process. No, the next one. Yeah, that one there. The hapu elections. So why? Sorry, it's taken. Sorry. Next one.
That's it.
Oh, I thought we had. Sorry. So next week, the announcements will be placed in the a newspaper about the results. But what we'd like to do now is advise you all what those results are today. And Lavinia will be doing that now.
So the nominations for the election of hapu delegates for the 4 Mokai Pātea iwi runanga closed at 5 p.m. on Thursday the 14th of September, and the following people have been duly nominated. Te runanga o Ngaiti Ohuake, who opted to have up to 2 delegates per hapu. The nominations were for the hapu Ngaiti Ngāruru, Barbara Thomason, Ngaiti Upukueri Ohuake, Jace Johnson Hiroa, Ngāti Hau, Robert Martin, Ngāti Hini Manu Pākake, Gloria Toheriri, Ngāti Hini Manu Tarahe, Mariah Bellamy, Ngāti Hini Manu Te Ngāhua, Richard Stedman, Ngāti Hini Manu Te Tūkokoki, Bruce Potaka, Ngāti Honomokai Ohuake, Te Rangi Hawera, Ngāti Paki Wharerimu Stedman, Ngāti Tamakorako, Nicola Chase, and Marge Heaney. As the number of candidates per hapu does not exceed the number of vacancies, there are no elections required for any of the hapu in Ngaiti Ohuake, and the above named candidates are duly elected delegates. Congratulations. Te runanga o Ngāti Hawati also opted to have up to 2 delegates per hapu. The nominations for Ngaiti Ngāhua were Neville Lomax and Pānia Winiata. Ngāti Upukuiri 2, Adrian Wagner. Ngāti Haukaha, Heather Gifford. Ngāti Hinimanu, Barbara Thomason. Ngāti Ruanga, Thomas Curtis. Ngāti Tamatereka, Brigham Anderson and Luke Enoka, Ngāti Tumukai Utuku Pōtaka. As the number of candidates per hapu does not exceed the number of vacancies, there are no elections required for the hapu of Ngāti Hauiti, and the above named candidates are duly declared the elected delegates.
O mai te paki o Ngāti Hauiti.
Just noting that there were no nominations received for Ngāti Hinetio, Ngāti Hora, and Ngāti Rangi Whaio hapu and Ngāti Whiti hapu within Ngāti Hauiti.
Whiti Hauiti.
Ngāti Whiti Hauiti. Moving on to Te Rūranga o Ngāti Tamakōpiri, who opted to have one delegate per hapu. So nominated for Hika Kainga, Michelle Cameron, Ngāti Hinetai, Moira Raukawa Haskell, Ngāti Tamatuturu, Diane Saunders, Ngāti Tamakaiōrangi, Lavinia Jacobson, Ngāti Tamakaitangi, Nairianne Kaweka Stevens, Ngāti Tamawhiti, Cyril Mako, Ngāti Te Tainui, Tama Wipaki, Ngāti Tuope, Kushla Okano, Ngāti Tūtakaroa, Shani Walker, Rangi Toia, Uncle Boy, Paul Hikanui. As the number of candidates per hapu does not exceed the number of vacancies, there are no elections required for the Ngāti Tamakōpiri hapu, and the above named candidates are duly declared elected delegates.
O mai te paki
Te Rūranga o Ngāti Whiti Kaupeka also opted for 2 delegates per hapu. For the hapu ngai tautahi, the candidates nominated were Neville Lomax and Richard Stedman. For ngai te upukuiri Whiti Kaupeka, Anthony Thompson. Ngāti Honomokai Whiti Kaupeka, Miria Wipaki. Ngāti Whiti Tama, Kurt Ball. Ngāti Whiti Tūturu, Shari Trace and Suze Hepi. Ngāti Whiti Hauiti, Barbara Ball and Terina Warren. As the number of candidates per hapu does not exceed the number of vacancies, there are no elections required for the hapu of Ngāti Whiti Kaupeka, and the above named candidates are duly declared the elected delegates, and that's the returning officer, Dale Osowski.
O mai te paki.
And we'll have those results on the website, available on the website, and they will be published in a couple of the newspapers starting from next week.
Thank you. The only thing I just want to add is my congratulations to the Rūranga. I know that it has been quite an in-depth process that has needed to be followed. I also acknowledge the efforts of the iwi members who have ensured that the registrations database is up to date, and that, of course, all our candidates are members of the respective hapu. That has been a big job all around, and I think we've got a good result. Thank you. So yeah, thank you. So